Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun, presented by Draco Breach. Last time we reached, well, the room we were just in, and we have this new shifting sand puzzle to solve, which really isn't that hard. All you have to do, rats, is navigate, and we get arguably the best weapon in the game, and it is, obviously by the name, Gaia Blade for Isaac. It is actually equal in strength to the Muramasa, but we're going to equip it on Isaac here. Now, I did go back to town and buy a demon axe for Garet and a swift sword. Actually, I need to go back. And a swift sword for Ivan. The reason for that is going to be better explained a little bit later. And actually, I need to check this. Details gives you 126. 135. So, okay, the Gaia sword is a little bit, the Gaia blade is a little bit stronger, and the demon axe is actually, that's not what I meant to do, is actually the strongest, one of the strongest weapons in the game, period. And it is a good idea for Garet, but it's not necessarily the best, if that makes any sense. Rats. This puzzle can be a little annoying simply because of the sands. Now, I kind of briefly went over, RNG manipulation in the last episode, I believe it was, and part of the reason that it works the way it does is because the GBA and consoles like it didn't have a built-in clock, so you had to seed the RNG when the game booted up. And that's really what it's taking advantage of, and I might show it as well with a particular weapon that people consider to be Mia's best weapon in the game. I'll show that off later. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these circuits to place into multiple holes here. There are, again, multiple possible solutions, but I'm pretty much just going to be showing one. It may be the fastest one, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is going to be fun. I can get behind this though. Okay. What we want to do, first of all, is move that one, because that's the one we're going to be dealing with first. So we want it to go... We're going to push that one here. So, now the long push. Now, part of the reason that I got the Swift Blade for Ivan is because it is arguably a better weapon for him, but just not below level 50, I believe it is. Whoops. I believe it's not. I believe at level 50, the Swift Blade becomes the stronger sword for him, because it has a secondary unleash. And I don't think we're going to be hitting level 50 in this game. That would take a lot of grinding, and the lure cap would definitely help with that. Anyway, we're going to be working with this one next, and we want to push that to, actually kind of surprisingly, right there. So we push that there. I think you can kind of tell what we're trying to do here, because next will be this one right here. I think, yeah, that's the one I want to work with. Move that to the side here. And push it down. Come on. Now, obviously, if it's going up here, we want it to turn left here. You can kind of see already where this is going. Now, getting back to RNG manipulation, you can actually see just how powerful it is by, number one, watching speedruns of just about any game that takes advantage of RNG manipulation, like Golden Sun or Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is one of the big ones. But also, if you look at on GameFAQs, and I may well link to it in the description, there is actually, no joke, a guide to tell you how to maximize your stats through RNG manipulation. It is ridiculous the amount of steps that you actually have to take. I can't get there. I don't remember if I've shown off Boulder Beast or not. I don't think I have. But anyway, I get to show off how ridiculous Shine Plasma and these are ridiculous spells. They are powerful, and they don't lose a lot of strength as they spread out. Planet Diver is ridiculous. I love it. And Astro Blast is almost as good as Ragnarok, but not quite. The main reason I'm showing them that is for the Boulder Beasts, so that their stats appear on screen, because I don't know if I've shown them or not. There's one more enemy that I have definitely not shown. Okay, that takes you out there. Good. Brings us here. I'm hoping to show it before the end here, because we are approaching the end. Oh boy, yes we are. Yeah, this is, definitely... Yeah, things are going to get serious when we drop down there, so that's going to be interesting. And I did say that I would show off, again, how powerful RNG manipulation can be. Let me show you the setup. At least it should be. I think so. Yeah, that's going to be easy enough. You use retreat. So yeah, this is going to be another bit of show-off of RNG manipulation before we get into the final boss battle. We want to go here. Left. Okay, so we want to save here. And then, if you are using your GBA, you want to turn your console off and turn it back on. If you're using the Wii U, we hit reset. Now, this one I haven't practiced, but it should work the same way as getting the, I'm going to use the short form, the K-Sword. So, yeah, should work just fine. So we load up that save, and the first thing we do, we return to the previous room here, we get into a fight, it takes a minute sometimes. And this fight is exactly what we're looking for. This is the exact fight you want to see and flee. The next fight is the one that we will actually be fighting in. So let's get prepared for that. Don't hit the Psy Crystal, Isaac. Okay. Anytime now. It takes a while sometimes, unfortunately, and it will be a single Thunder Lizard. Always this. So first round, we will defend with Mia, and attack with Isaac, defend with Garet, and attack with Ivan. So, I might not have the... Oh. I didn't check my Ginny setup. Defend. That is not going to work. Oh, go figure. I will get back into that battle. Give me 1 moment. And yes, this battle again. So defend, attack, defend, attack. At least if you're in this order. You might have a different... If you have a different order, it's fine. But we will defend, unleash Flint, defend, defend. That will kill him, and it will guarantee... Well, not a level increase. It will not but it will guarantee a blessed mace. A blessed mace, I showed the stats for it. It does increase her attack significantly, but it doesn't have an unleash. It does give you HP recovery of +2 every turn. I personally prefer unleashes, although at the same time, drown is not going to be important for the boss battle coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it. But I am going to, again, keep her previous equipment because I still like the crystal rod. So there we go. We are ready to go, except I want to change you out for Vine because I think that's a little, yeah, that's a little bit better for him. And I will meet you back at the previous room. Okay, I am glad I got to show this guy off before I went into the final fight, but this is a Grand Golem. These guys can drop a Zodiac Wand, which is an okay item. It's not quite as good as some of the other things that we've gotten. And I, again, prefer the Crystal Rod. Anyway, I just wanted to show these guys off. I am actually not going to be, I'm not actually going to be saving this battle. I'm actually going to be resetting after it. But basically, one thing that you want to watch out for is the Grand Golem has a very powerful attack called the Truncheon Fist, which reduces a character to 1 HP if it hits. So be careful of that. They also have a ton of attack, but they are going to be weak to lightning and strong to earth. So we can not take advantage of that with her, but Hail Prism because it is that powerful. And Shine Plasma. That should take care of both of them, but the Boulder Beast is not that scary, except he can blow things up, so there's that. Planet Diver is just ridiculous. Headbutt. Okay, was not expecting that. But then we can just kind of easily take care of the rest of them, so there's that. Like I said, though, not what I meant to do. I am going to just load my restore point and jump down here. And proceed upwards. I am hoping that I am safe for this, but I will be finding out. At long last, the time has come to light Venus Lighthouse's beacon. With the second beacon lit, only 2 will remain. No, Lightning Jupiter is virtually the same as Lightning Mars. Wow, I cannot read today. That is true. Jupiter is really all that remains. Yeah, that's right. Your dreams are within your grasp now. Hello, Felix. Why are you here, Felix? I thought I ordered you on ahead to the ship. I've already sent Jenna and the others to the dock at Itajima. Then why did you come back? Because I have a different promise to keep. A promise, you say? You must mean Sheba. Yes, Sheba. Why haven't you released her yet? You promised to free her once you got into Venus Lighthouse. And that's what brought you back here? You promised not to involve anyone who wasn't related to this matter. Oh, you should not have said that. Sheba is special. Of course. Because Sheba is a special adept. You guys learned something from the first two lighthouses. And what would that be? In order to enter each lighthouse, you needed an adept of that clan. Right now, we have fire, earth, and water adepts, but no wind adepts. I think we learned something about Sheba. That does seem to be the case. Do we need Sheba to get into the Jupiter Lighthouse? I'm sorry, Felix, but we cannot even enter without a wind adept. That being the case, I guess I understand why you can't set Sheba free. It seems that you too have learned something. And if that is all, then you should go, Felix. No, I cannot leave Sheba behind. I'm taking Sheba to the ship. What are you talking about, Felix? We don't know what will happen when you light this beacon. I won't leave Sheba here to find out. We told you that we'd protect Sheba. Don't you trust us? About as far as I can throw you, which isn't very far. That's not what I'm just saying. It's just... Felix, you're not saying what I want you to say. It's just best to be safe. Don't tell us what's best, Felix. You're not taking Sheba. Why not? What? Don't you try... Thank you. Thank you, Felix. How can we, after you just demanded we free Sheba? If we had trusted you a moment ago, Sheba would be free now. Come with me, Sheba. I shall protect you. Are you ready to do this, even though it means fighting us? I believe he is. He would not have defied us if he lacked the will to fight. If it means protecting Sheba from harm, then I must. You have seen what we can do. You know you can't stop us. How can you protect Sheba when you can't even protect yourself? This rebellious attitude is exactly why we've never let you fight. Haven't you been given enough reason to fear us in these travels? You're no fighter, Felix. How can you hope to stand against us? You've questioned us for the last time. Now let's see what you can do. Looks like they're having a falling out over Sheba. There's something more to it, though. It seems Saturos and Menardi no longer trust Felix. Looks like the perfect opportunity has just fallen into our laps. Now's our only chance to prevent them from lighting the beacon. However, that will have to happen next time. That was the plan, unfortunately. For the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.